Hey guys, in this video, we're going to review the management tool. The management tool allows you to create a trading plan. So I'm going to create a plan here by clicking on a new rule, okay? I'm going to call this my new plan. And then I want to say this plan is active, in my case, from September 1st until now. So I don't have to fill this in, right? Because it's until now, it's moving forward. And then I can select for which portfolio I'm going to be applying this plan to. In this case, it's going to be my default portfolio, which is this one. And then I click save. Okay. So once I have done that, I have defined already the dates that this applies from, and then the portfolio. So I'm going to tell now the system, hey, I want to focus on which trades. Okay. So I want to focus on perhaps a certain setups. Okay. So as you can see here, I'm trading plenty of setups, yet I know that only certain setups are actually working for me. So I want to click on those setups. I want to click on earnings winners, a contract winner, multi-month breakout, multi-week breakout, and mornings breakout. And then I want to click add filter. I'm also going to say, hey, I'm going to focus on tickers that have certain price. Okay. So I want to say between $0 and $7. That's what I trade. So I want to tell that the system. I'm also going to define which trades I want to avoid. So I always recommend that you go here and then you click on mistakes and then you say, oh, system, I do want to avoid any kind of mistakes. And okay. And then system, I also want to avoid certain hours of the day. So I want to say I want to avoid perhaps the noon. Why would I make that decision of, let's say, avoiding noon? So if I go here to reports and if I go here to hour of the day, let me check here. I can see here between noon time, I'm actually not doing well. I'm actually lose money between 12 and 13 hours, okay? And why is that? For me, because the trade is not as, the ticker is not as volatile during this time. So I can actually also add, I only don't want 12, but I also want 13. I want to avoid these two times because clearly it's not working well for me. So I will go back and forward between reports and see what should I be avoiding, okay? What should I be avoiding to add it here to the plan? Once I made my plan, which you can continue adding filters, the next thing you want to check is your curve, this curve. So this curve will show you red dots indicates those trades that have not followed my plan, and then the green dots indicates those trades that have followed my plan. So if we take a look here, you can see that at the beginning of my plan, I was making plenty of mistakes. And then again, the idea of the management plan is that you do self-reflection to understand that, hey, you are making mistakes. Which mistakes are you making? So you avoid them. So again, you can see here that I'm making plenty of mistakes. And in fact, when I make mistakes, I can see that my equity curve is going down. Here I'm making plenty. Here I'm making plenty of mistakes. And in fact, you can see here this jump in my profits. And I took this trade, which apparently was a mistake, and it pulled down my equity curve drastically, okay, by almost $1,500, which seems to be pretty significant here. So again, this will allow you to do self-reflection. Am I making mistakes or not? Am I actually following my plan? So you can make better decisions. Now, if I activate this, what this is going to allow me to do is I'm going to be able to see another curve. So what this is doing is that it's showing me what could my equity curve look like if I actually follow my plan. So this is taking all the trades that have followed your plans and is ignoring those trades that didn't follow my plan. So it's forming this equity curve. So I can see clearly that, hey, if I avoid all those mistakes, I could be sitting in $21,000 profit instead of $13,000. That is a total of 37% increase in my profit if I could really control my mistakes, okay? So that's for you to reflect. So you might ask, now that I have made my plan, how could I ensure that I'm following my plan, or how do I know where am I making most of my mistakes during my plan? So what we have here, if you go here to your dashboard, which is one screen that you will be looking at almost every day when you log in here. So here I added my widget here. If you don't have it, you can add it here and then select the widget management, okay? And then this will allow you to see a snapshot of what you have set up as your plan. So here, for example, I can see that my potential profit is 37%, which is what we reviewed before, that we could increase if we actually follow our plan. Additionally, I can see how well am I doing in terms of following my plan for my latest 15 trades. The idea is for you to reflect again, am I following my plan or not? And for example, here I can see that from the latest 15 trades, I have placed 11 trades that have been without any mistakes, which is awesome. It's still something to work on, but it's great. For example, here I'm actually now avoiding 12 trades within the noon time, 15 out of 15, so that's good. Am I focusing on the right setups? I can see here that 14 out of 15 trades, I am focusing on the right setup. Okay, so I'm doing good lately. Okay, so if I happen to deviate from my plan, I want to start seeing these lines decreasing here, and then I can make a decision. Okay, I can see that I'm not following my plan. Perhaps that's why I'm losing money. So this will allow you to ensure that you are staying within your plan. Okay, so that's how the management tool will help you.